To present this year's director tribute from the film J. Kelly, Emily Mortimer and Adam Sandler.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. Hi, guys.
How do we do that?
Good to see you all.
In the words of Danny Meyerowitz, Adam's character in the Meyerowitz stories, this toast is really stressing me out.
Yes.
Luckily, I haven't taken some kind of weird, mind-altering pill like Adam's character did in the movie just before giving the toast at his father's art show, so maybe it will go okay for me. I mean, it can't go as bad as that one did.
Yes, Emily, you got this. I'm here to support you. I will chime in once in a while, but mostly I'm going to stay out of the way. I believe in you, Emily. We all do. Hello, Noah. Noah, love you. Okay.
The toast is stressful, well, because obviously it's stressful, but
Yes.
you also just really want to get it right for someone when they're so important to you, and you are so grateful to them, and you so respect and admire them, and there just isn't enough time to say all the things.
He knows that, Emily. You're awesome. It's all good.
Also, it's confusing in a way, because we wrote a film which is partly, like other of Noah's movies, about the cost, both to yourself and the people you love, of being an artist.
Yes.
And it ends with a sort of bogus, ridiculous tribute,
Yes.
where the whole notion of this type of honoring is questioned.
Yes, I don't think most of the people here tonight have seen our movie yet, but you keep going, Emily. You're the best.
J. Kelly says it has to have meant something, and he's met with the response, what if it didn't?
That's some heavy shit. Good writing. We love it.
But this isn't just any old tribute. It's the Gotham Awards in New York City.
Yes, yes, which, by the way, I remember when the Gotham Awards were for low-budget movies. I think for Squid and the Whale, they paid Jeff Daniels in potato skins. But I gotta say, the new Gotham shit's pretty good. Better fucking desserts, right? Keep going, Emily.
And we're here to tell you that, like it or not, the votes are in, the decision is unanimous, the films you've made, your contribution, Noah, your take on things, on family, on love, on marriage, on divorce, on success and the lack of it, on people you love dying, on just being alive, it has all unquestionably, most definitely, meant something.
Can I get a fucking hell yeah from everybody? That was some good shit, Emily said. Let's go.
I remember seeing The Squid and the Whale when it first came out and being so struck by the movie and by New York in the movie, which seemed like a faraway dream, full of a place full of cool people like Noah who wrote perfect films about imperfect people. The world he'd made was as agonizingly painful as it was absurd, which felt to me like the truest representation of how it feels to be alive. It's not like he was saying everything's going to be okay. It's like he was acknowledging it isn't okay, but in a way that's so tender and forgiving and funny, and also so exciting. There was such cool music, and guys in corduroy jackets and button-down shirts and skinny ties, and girls with big hair and hoop earrings, girls who were so American but looked a little bit French. And all done in a way that was low-key and unpretentious, like you could tell the filmmaker was so expert, but he wasn't leading with that. It's hard to be funny and dead serious at the same time. Almost impossible, in fact. And I decided Noah's were the kind of films I liked the most and became a lifelong fan.
Absolutely. And I remember seeing Squid and the Whale for the first time. I immediately called my agent and said, how come fucking Billy Baldwin got the role of the tennis coach? I could have done that. I play fucking tennis, buddy. Do you know me at all, motherfucker? All right, sorry, go ahead. Keep going, Emily.
And I waited expectantly for each one and swooned over them all.
Yes.
From Greenberg to Marriage Story, from Mistress America to Frances Ha, two of his brilliant collaborations with brilliant Greta.
Let's hear it for Greta, by the way. How about that? What a partnership. Noah and Greta. And for the record, my agent said he did try to get me a meeting for Squid and the Whale. And I said, you did, really? And then I called Noah. I said, hey, did my agent ever try to get me the Billy Baldwin part in Squid and the Whale? He said, no, I never heard of that. So I called my agent. I said, you're a fucking liar. He stuttered and said, the casting agent. I called him, not Noah. I said, I'm past casting agents. Talk to the director or just quit the business. Get some fucking balls. All right, sorry for cursing, Emily. Keep going.
From Margot at the wedding and to when we were young to the Meyerowitz stories.
Meyerowitz stories I got because of Noah, not because of my agent. And you know how I know that? Because my agent did quit the fucking business. He moved back to Omaha. I think he sells weed or some shit. He's a stoner and he's fucking useless. Anyways, Emily, keep me going.
I would never dream that I would one day be living in New York and writing with Noah. And on the way to meet him every day, I would see bits of the city he loves, and that's such a character in his films. Park Slope, the East Village, the Natural History Museum, the Whitney, Tompkins Square Park. I was often late because, well, that's how I roll, so I was mostly running past these landmarks, or at least walking very fast. He's quite strict in some ways. He keeps a strict schedule about what time we have our coffee break and what salad we have for lunch. But when it comes to chatting and working and writing, he is so loose and easy and fun. He says, let's just see how this goes. There are no rules.
Yeah, he had one rule with me. No shower scenes. I said, but Clooney's got 6 shower scenes, Noah. And I'll never forget what Noah said to me. He said, his character's cleaner than yours, Adam. And then I remember saying to myself, this guy's doing some next level shit.
He wants to know what you think, and he makes you think what you think isn't stupid. He's a real collaborator. But of course, it's ultimately his singular voice in all of his films. He's a true auteur with a natural-born talent for dialogue. I would sit in awe as complete scenes that were already perfectly heartbreaking and funny would just pour out of him with rock star-like ease. Noah is a great dad, an adoring husband, a good friend. He's a very snappy dresser, and he loves the Knicks. He's also a feminist. He's written just as often and as beautifully for women as for men, and many of his most loving, funny, complicated, intelligent, and passionate characters are women. It didn't really occur to me as a thing until I'd seen the film a few times, but in J. Kelly, 4 grown men have to cry. Only one woman only half cries during the whole film, but 4 grown men properly cry, which to me feels like progress.
Yes. And I was one of those guys crying. Fun shit. Love doing it in the wide. Love crying in the over-the-shoulder. Love crying in the tight shot. Could have done it all fucking day. Bring us home, Emily.
When you work with Noah, he encourages you to make it as good as you can and to have fun doing it, to take it very seriously, but not too seriously, and afterwards to forget about it quickly and move on. Because who knows what people will be into this month, and maybe movies are dead, and who knows if the world is ending, and it's not the most important thing. But that one way or another, while you're doing it, you should give it your all, because, well, because it does mean something.
Absolutely. We love you, Noah. My family loves you. All of New York loves this guy, and we need him. Noah, your movies mean so much to all of us, so you got to keep them coming, brother. Nobody can do what you do. Thank you for taking us on the ride with you. Let's take a look at some of the genius Noah has given us.